Now here in Brooklyn, we will deliver the first of 5 rapid bus corridors by 2030 on Flatbush Avenue.
In an age of politicians promising us the world and giving us nothing in return for our vote, there is one who stands out above the rest, an outlier who actually works every day for the constituents that put him in power. And, of course, you already saw the clip, I'm talking about Zohran Mamdani, who just today announced another major campaign promise about fast buses throughout New York City. Take a look.
We know that buses are going to be more frequent, they're going to be more reliable. And to your first question, Melissa, you know, what we want is for the greatest number of New Yorkers to be able to get where they're going in a way that is both safe, reliable, and also frequent. And what we've seen time and time again is on our streets, we are speaking about millions of New Yorkers who are relying on the bus, and they're being trapped in traffic. And what we are excited to see is that for more New Yorkers now, they can get where they're going, and they can do so at a time that actually allows them to breathe at the end of the day.
What was every pundit saying again about Zohran Mamdani after he first got elected? They said that he's all talk and he can't get anything done, and these are great ideas on paper, but how are we going to pay for them? But in just the first 6 months in office, Zohran Mamdani has gotten a one-time property tax, lowered violent crime, filled hundreds of thousands of potholes, invested in schools, created jobs programs, balanced the budget, and developed a comprehensive fast bus plan for the city. All of these things pundits said were just absolutely impossible. And yet here he is doing it all while having a smile on his face, being completely humble and a charismatic guy. Just take a look at this moment where he shits on the Egypt-Argentina FIFA match while still making it about the bus plan.
What would you do with your extra 6 minutes?
Wow. With my extra 6 minutes, I would probably just watch the replays of Egypt getting robbed again and again yesterday. You know, just gotta throw up the VAR.
And I mean, yeah, that was a crazy game. If you know, you know. But moving on from that whole can of worms, Zohran, during this same speech, also brilliantly shut down a heckler in the best way possible. Check it out.
And 6 more minutes living their lives. Because I want a city where Christopher Leon Johnson has enough time to come and yell at a press conference. I don't want him to be stuck on the bus on the way to the press conference. That's the city I want. A city where you can heckle your public officials because the bus is running on time. And our streets should work like the working New Yorkers who use them, quickly and efficiently.
Just imagine another politician in that situation. They would ridicule or belittle the heckler, ignore them, or go on some pompous grandstand about their disagreements. But Mamdani stays humble and just says, yes. Yes, I want to give you the ability to heckle me on time and get to this speech on time. I want the heckler to have fast buses and a roof over their head and free healthcare and all of the rest. And I think that is just so awesome. But of course, some people out there would say that this is communism. This is dirty, evil communism. But when Trump does the same thing, it's actually perfectly okay. Just check out this clip of the new Trump Freedom Gas Stations initiative that if Mamdani did, it would be called communism.
I saved money. I had to go back in and get my change. I thought gas was more expensive, but it's not. So thanks, Trump, for saving me some money.
We're here at the first Freedom Fuel Network gas station right here in Philadelphia.
I gotta cut the video off there a little early because copyrighted music starts playing. So yeah, thanks Trump for that, I guess. But here's a screen grab of the post where it says, "Freedom Fuel has arrived. The first Freedom Fuel Network gas station has landed in Philadelphia, lowering the price at the pump to $3.47 for our 47th president." God damn it, he's so... Oh my God, he's the fucking worst. President Trump is leading the charge to lower gas prices this summer, putting more money in your pocket. Fire, flame emoji. So, Trump is subsidizing the gas to make it more affordable for the consumer using taxpayer money that's given to the federal government. Could that be called a socialist? A socialist principle? I mean, yes. Yes, it quite literally is. But what's extra funny about these cheap prices is that they are actually still way higher than gas was before Trump got us into this idiotic war with Iran, with this Midas Touch post pointing out here that the White House's Freedom Fuel gas station was quietly a Sunoco until they rebranded it for a July 3rd photo op. Street View shows the same station selling gas for $2.99 in November of 2024, before Trump took office. Now the White House is calling the $3.47 gas a win. Yeah, insane. And this is the top comment on the original Freedom Fuel post, so clearly people are not falling for the bullshit. It's all just so ridiculous, right? When Trump does it, it's patriotic freedom. When AOC or Bernie or Zohran do the same thing, it's, you know, anarcho-Muslim communism. Like when Zohran Mamdani has now cut subway ticket prices to half for low-income New Yorkers. That's actually garbage, terrible shit. And when he pledges an extra $700 million to public education within the city, that's already a bloated budget, according to the New York Post. They have never anything nice to say about the guy, even when he's just literally helping people. Or when Zohran Mamdani opens up a 24/7 public soccer parks for kids to get them outside to play when the heat isn't actively killing them because it's so hot during the day, they have to play in the evening or in the mornings. But that's bad too, right? That's also anarcho-communism. Everything is just communism to these guys. It's such a buzzword. Communism. It's just insane. But pivoting away from that for just a second, I would be remiss if we did not talk a little bit about this whole Mitch McConnell saga situation that we touched on a bit yesterday, because, dude, it's getting weirder. So much so that the governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, which still insane to me that the governor of Kentucky is a Democrat, but 2 thumbs up, it's great, has publicly called for Mitch McConnell to prove his ability to serve and give us an update on his status. Because all we've been hearing about is those 20-minute phone calls, right? The jokes online about these phone calls and him, appearing as a ghost and all these things have been popping up across the internet. One of which Matt Bernstein writes on Twitter saying, "Just got off the phone with my close personal friend, Mitch McConnell. We spoke for 6 hours. He told me he is gay and might be interested in exploring polyamory. I look forward to him returning to work as soon as possible. He hasn't denied the accusation yet." This other user writing, "I'm talking to Mitch McConnell right now. Actually, hold on. Let me get him on the phone real quick to say something. Hey guys, it's Mitch McConnell. Everything's good. Thumbs up." Even Hassan Piker joining the fray on Twitter writing, "Just got off the phone with Mitch McConnell. We had phone sex." He later then pressed McConnell on his stream today to deny those accusations.
Yeah, we're dating. That's why his wife flew to China. Yeah. Go ahead, Mitch. Deny the relationship if you can. Oh, really? You got a problem? Deny it. He can't. He's shy.
And yet we've heard radio silence from Mitch McConnell, apart from all of those 20-minute phone calls that he's been having with Scott Jennings and the like. And of course, but he doesn't have time to make a 60-second or 10-second or 5-second post of him just being like, "Hey guys, it's me, Mitch McConnell. I'm alive and good." Still hasn't had that. This whole saga is honestly insane. It's like the only thing on my timeline right now, and I'm here for it, right? It has been such a fun time. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, about this whole mess with Mitch McConnell. So be sure to leave a comment about that down below. And also, I would love to hear your thoughts on this major Zohran accomplishment that just got completed as well. So be sure to drop all of those comments down below and subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to show your support. And if you like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. But I think that's going to do it for me. I'm Iago Lashua. Have a good day. Goodbye.
New Yorkers go to great lengths to catch the bus. I'll tell you, I used to live in Astoria, my parents in Morningside Heights. I would take the M60 to visit them. And there would be times that I knew if I missed the bus at 116th and Broadway, I would have to get on a city bike to cut across to catch that bus at 125th and 2nd Avenue. And just pedaling as fast as I could to get there. Part of that is because I didn't know when the next bus was coming.